Hey guys, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here, and today I'm asking the question, how do we turn a bad hacker or malicious hacker into a good hacker? And I think this is actually a very important topic that we have all over the planet, and it is very possible that the UK and the Netherlands may have solved this issue. Now, these two countries have created a legal intervention campaign for first-time offenders accused of committing cyber crimes, and basically this just came to light the other day on Tuesday. Now, they were speaking at the International Conference on Cybersecurity at Fordham, and their effort is called Hack Right and is aimed at people between 12 and 23 years of age who may basically be breaking the law. Some of them may not even be realizing that they're doing this. They simply just are doing their thing. They're applying their trade, possibly malicious. Now, this experiment began last year and has already involved interactions with about 400 or so young people that have been accused of hacking or caught hacking. And it started in the UK. Now, Gregory Francis, who is the acting national prevention lead at the National Cybercrime Unit for the National Crime Agency in the UK, said, and I quote, "We do this to get out and find them and get them into computing clubs before we have to investigate someone and lock them up. Cybercrime is not a law enforcement problem, it's a societal problem." And I actually completely agree with that. We have basically in virtually every society, on the planet that has any kind of access to technological infrastructure, aka the internet, we find hackers, good and bad. And I think it's one of those things that we have to combat. I actually helped Roosevelt University spin up a NSA certified cybersecurity program. And one of the things that I was really pushing for was ethics classes, was morality classes when we are actually going through this. I mean, you can do a lot of damage as a hacker. You can also do a lot of good if you're helping to defend people. And so I think it's something that we have been looking at combating, especially at younger ages. Now, we also have other organizations like hackerone, where a malicious hacker can basically anonymously get connected to a company that they've broken into and try to share that information with the company and then get paid from the company. And I know that there's been success there as well. The tech industry in general has basically thrown money at malicious hackers to try to turn them good. But I think it goes deeper than that, because I think we have to have and instill an understanding in a lot of these kids and young adults that the whole point of this is that you're basically applying a trade that could be used to help people as opposed to potentially harm people. And a lot of people don't think through the ramifications. One of the problems that we have with the internet is that we don't see the face of the person we're possibly harming or insulting. If you've ever been on social media, and you probably are if you're watching this video, you know that it can be a very difficult place sometimes to deal with. A lot of slurs, a lot of problems, a lot of anger comes out, and it's in part because we're not face to face. Well, hackers have that same thing. That 13-year-old kid that's behind the keyboard doesn't think about the consequences, of the person or the company that he or she is disrupting. And I think it's important to really teach that. It's important to really train that. We in the cybersecurity community, as virtually any cybersecurity professional will tell you, have a shortage right now, and we need good and qualified people. And if we can pick from a pool of, let's say, former malicious hackers or former kids that are now starting to realize that they can apply this for good and get paid, I think it benefits everybody. And I think we start changing the world to become a bit of a better place, and ideally lower the cybercrime in general. So that is your news of the day. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And as always, stay safe and stay online. Thanks, guys.